Hey guys, it's Melissa. I'm trying to beat the light, but I don't think I'm going to. I kept thinking about what I was going to do today to give you some inspiration in your journals that maybe something you haven't seen yet or something you haven't seen in a while. And I was thinking about my clear page. I actually learned this technique from a friend of mine a couple of years ago, and I have been obsessed with it. And I haven't done one in a while, so I thought today we would do a clear page in our journals and show you how easy this is. So what you're going to need is your journal. You're going to need some Collage Soup pages. You're going to need some clear packing tape. I don't care what kind you use. This is what you're going to need. And so we're going to use the same old supplies. You know, I've got my Oohoo here. I've got my journal. So very minimal, except you're going to want something that's going to go inside of the clear page. And so I've actually pulled out some glow-in-the-dark stars. I've got some glitter here, lots of glitter. I always have glitter. And then I've got some sequins. I have used keys, coins, stickers, glitter. You can use dried flowers, you can use leaves. And so it's literally endless. The possibilities are endless with this page. So this is what we're going to work on today. So grab your journals, grab your clear packing tape, and grab whatever you want to stick inside that page, and let's get started. So first things first, you're going to actually, depending on how you want to do this, you'll need, 3 pages. I'm only going to do the 2 today, because honestly, I don't really need this to be done. I just need this to be done. And then of course we're going to need, this page as our base for the clear page. In the past, I have tried to do something cool with this, but today I don't need something cool. We're just going to rip. You can cut. I prefer to rip because I like the way that it looks. You're just going to need to leave enough of a foundation for your packing tape to attach. Before we do the clear page, we're going to do this side. And so we're going to just do, our normal Collage Soup background. I found this and I really liked it. This is from the Rainbow Eyes book, and so is this one. And so I thought it would be fun to sort of layer the two over each other. And so I'm going to cut this up. Just get that white trim off. I get these pages printed at FedEx, and so there's always a little bit of a border. I really don't mind if I have negative space or white space, but for the sake of the video today, we're gonna cut this off. And again, there is gonna be some negative space here. I don't mind. Now, as far as these girls go, I'm really debating if I should rip or cut, because you get a different effect depending on what you do. And I kind of want them to blend in, but I also like the idea of having a precise edge. This is always my dilemma too, is when I'm doing things like this. What should I do? I think we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna see how it goes. And the beauty, again, of the e-pages is that you can always reprint and see how you like it. So I think I'm going to cut. Yeah, we're going to just cut. We're just going to do like a raw cut. It doesn't have to be perfect, guys, because honestly, the star of the show is going to be your clear page. And even then, it doesn't have to be perfect. This can be however you want. If you want to rip and you want to have more of a raw edge, go for it. I'm probably going to feel that after I cut out all these intricacies. Oh my goodness, what was I thinking? It's fine. It's going to look great regardless, but I'm just going to do like a raw cut. And by raw, I mean I'm not being very precise. I'm just going for it. And the reason I chose these 2 pages is I actually was kind of sitting here going, what am I going to do today that would be something that you guys would enjoy. And I went to FedEx to pick up some pages for tonight's TikTok live. And I was, you know, driving in silence thinking, what could I do? What could I do? And I don't even know how, but the sequence right here popped into my head. And then I realized I haven't done a clear page in a while. And Emily and I were talking about one, you know, like a month or two ago. And so I thought, this is it. This is what I'm doing. And I loved this book. And when I got home, I started flipping through my pages. And lo and behold, the idea came to me to use these two. And again, I really never... Oh, yeah, look how good that looks. I mean, let me just... Look at this. Look at that. It's going to work out the way that it's supposed to. Just keep that in mind when you're nervous about cutting, because I was. So we're going to add these guys to this page first. Do a little backwards. Let's add these ladies here to the page, and then we'll glue the entire thing to the journal. And then, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to rip. Because I do want it to be a little bit messy. Look at that. I really love the way that looks. I'm going to rip even more. I may have ripped too much. We're going to find out. I really don't want that much. You can have whatever you want. I've seen people cut shapes and butterflies and all the things. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your tape. And there's a piece of cat hair. I guarantee you we're going to have cat hair in this one. And all you're going to do is you're going to get right up under there. You see how I just did that? Immediately stick. Okay, so there's that. Okay, got our first piece, and it is attached to that ripped piece right there. And then all you're going to do is you're basically going to lightly layer the pieces. So we're just going to do our best. The beauty is that if you don't like it, you can cut it out and start over. And you can go over as far as you want. You can layer it. It's just going to be a clear page. That's as far as I'm going. I don't take it all the way to the edge like that. So now we've got this base of tape. Now I was thinking about these, but they are super thick. So I don't know if I want these now. So I think what I'm going to do, and the beauty of this too, you guys, is like, you can literally take paper bites. Okay, this is going to be clear. So you can do one side one way. You can take collage. Like I said, coins. I'm looking right here, seeing what I've got. I mean, I could easily add some pennies in. Maybe we'll do that. I don't mind adding a few pennies. Trying to see what I've got in my little bag of tricks here. So I've got some coins. You can use trinkets. You can use, you know, stamps. I've got a key here. So maybe we'll add the key. The idea is, again, to just make it fun. So we're just going to put the key down. And we'll add a penny. And I think those are the only two I'm going to add because I don't want to have too much heavy things. And then we're just going to take some glitter and we're just going to... You can add quotes, dried flowers, whatever you want. I was going to add some glow-in-the-dark stars, but I'm going to debate against that again because they're just so heavy. There's really no rhyme or reason to this page today. Normally, I try to have a little bit of a theme. I've put money, like actual dollar bills in mine before for like manifestation. And so I've got, here we got this like cutie glitter page, right? Again, just showing you the possibilities are literally endless. So now all you're going to do is you're going to cover up what you just did. You're going to have bubbles. You're going to have mistakes. If you don't like it, rip it out and start over. But honestly, who's looking at it? You. So don't stress it too much. And then you're just going to cover up what you just did. And you're going to keep going until you get to the end. Just like that. And now we have this clear page to go over our rainbow eyes, just like that. It's just tape. I've seen people use all kinds of stuff. This is what I use because it's just accessible. You always have packing tape somewhere. And this is it. Look how cute. It's just this cutie little. So now whatever you do over here, you're going to have this cute little in between. You look, I could have added even more right there, but it's fine. It looks, I think it looks so cute, and it's just so fun. You have this really beautiful clear page to go over your collage right here. You could have even taken it over a little bit more, but I like these pages to be, I don't know, a little inconspicuous. And then when you're flipping through the journal, all of a sudden you're just like, you know, do. And then here it is, boom. And all you need is just like a little bit of an anchor. And again, you can cut shapes. You can make like a window and do it then. You could do anything. So the possibilities are truly endless. Now we have this cutie page, and this is it, guys. This is the final. So hopefully you get inspired to try something like this. If you haven't seen the video that I did a couple years ago on this, I wanted to bring it back and inspire you to try something a little different in your journals, because I know you can do this. If I can do this, you can do this. So grab your favorite collage soup, create a page. Maybe you're going to create 2 pages, and then create your clear page in the middle and have fun. And don't forget to tag us on what you guys are up to so we can see your beautiful creations and your beautiful journal spreads. Check out all the new goodies at collagesoup.com. We've got some mini journals. We've got new washi. So many good things happening over there. Stay tuned for some exciting new things coming soon. And I will see you guys next week.